mercy is all I can say. Good Lord, I want to thank you for inventing collard green, mustard green, and turnip green, and putting them on the planet. And I want to thank you for Mr. Yarborough for learning how to throw them in the power with the tongue. Amen. Amen, somebody. Amen, somebody. Well, look here. This is the deal. If you're just tuning in, we're now doing an extended version of the morning beat. We spilled over into the post beat part 2 time. It's going down. Sherilyn Finest is in the studio. Yeah, y'all got to come on join it because I sure want it. What, Beanie? Look here. We got some greens. We got cornbread, fried chicken down here. And we told y'all we was having a potluck also in continuation. Okay, the chicken. In continuation of the telethon. And when you heard of the phrase finger licking good, hey, we got napkins and ain't even using them. We got napkins and ain't even using them. We had been, before this turned into the Yarborough cooking show, all on, and here comes another female. See, we having a cocktail, Cleo. Look, Cleo don't never come this early. She got them greens. Cleo done said, she said, I might sit up here and be pretty, but doggone it, I can appreciate a good pot of greens. Look here, Stan ran in and ran out. We done ran off half of the, Hi, Cleo.
Thank you, Carol.
Girl got napkins. I ain't trying to use one. I ain't trying to use one.
That's what can.
Cleo, fix the plate. Get some greens. They low-cal. It's made with turkey.
Folks, they're out of control.
Now you see what happens. Now you see what happens with a man cooking. Everything
Yeah, a
is
man
well.
could not. A man is responsible for all this food except the chicken.
Yeah.
Helen fried the chicken.
That's right.
So thank you, Helen. 7 o'clock.
Let's see all that division.
It ain't nothing.
All that division that y'all was going through.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
All that
Look here.
division.
It ain't nothing.
All that division y'all was going through. Now you see how much harmony men brings to women.
That's right. And we don't mind if you cook at the house sometime, too. Teach this. Look here. It ain't nothing like waking up to some grease popping.
That's right.
7 o'clock in the morning, Helen was frying chicken. You go, Helen. I tell you. No, you don't. Hey, I want to hear it. Pass him this microphone back.
You guys are too country for me.
Okay, he's got a poem about grease, and we want to hear it. He got a poem about everything.
Well, while he's looking for his poem, Billy, while he's looking for his poem,
They're out of control, folks.
I made a mistake.
Look how black she is.
I served an Arkansas girl some Arkansas hot sauce, and she hasn't cut down since.
Look here. Alice got the cornbread and the greens and everything all mixed together. That's real black. Because, see, look,
I found it.
If you really wanted to be black, we'd take all the forks away from everybody and get the top on.
Just jump in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let me say something.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. You know, it's beautiful walking in and seeing the SOULBEAT family having
breakfast,
dinner for breakfast. But I walked in and I said, God, this is a country family. It makes me feel like home. I love it. I love it. So I just want to say hi, good morning to you.
Hi.
And continue whatever you're doing. Have
what
fun.
we're talking about today?
No.
This whole thing started yesterday, see, because I was saying how all over, well, I'll say California because it's really a California man thing, that women are welcoming men into their homes, and they come and they stay for a day or 2 days, then a week, then a month, next thing you know, they live with them. But they're back in the day, in the 70s, men had their own places, and we used to could go over to a man's house and lay up sometimes.
I thought that was the case.
That's not the case.
That's what I do.
The only men who got places are over 45 years old, gay, or
we're not talking about spring chickens around here.
Linnell. Now let's put the other point.
We are?
Men, wait, Cleo, but she also said we didn't have our sheets together, we didn't have our pillowcase, didn't have our rugs, didn't have no shower curtains, and didn't have our forks and knives.
No rugs on the bathroom floor, got to step out on the towel.
Well, that's when the lady comes in and she takes over,
but
right?
Why do we have to raise and decorate for these men? You men know you need a rug on the floor. But they're all over 40 years old, too, except for
They used to be young.
Except for who?
Except for Dangerfield and you. How old are you?
Thank you.
Did you find that poem about grease?
I got it.
Okay, listen,
Ready?
we're going to listen to a poem right quick about grease, and we're going to go back to this subject.
This is entitled.
Okay.
It might be all you Negroes out there around me eating. Like,
Okay.
Let him do
open
his
the door,
poem.
somebody. I'm having a hot flash.
All right, here it is. Here it is.
Quiet
This
for a
is
second.
entitled Grease Unto All Mankind. Sardines and crackers, peanut butter and jelly. A snack can be so tasty going down your belly. Some snacks come in a can, other comes in a jar. I often wonder what it'd be like to eat the choicest caviar. When I was a child, I ate beans and often enough passed gas. But my favorite treat was Pop-Tarts and milk in a glass. Thanksgiving was always a treat, and at Christmas we ate a good meal. In fact, I used to get so full, it just didn't seem real. My mother would say, eat your vegetables, okras, black-eyed peas, beets, yuck. But that was then, when I was a kid. Now I eat the choicest of fast foods, hunks of greasy fries and fried chicken. I can feel the cholesterol going up as the grease goes down. Peace to all the vegetarians as my stomach turns over, for I am full of it. And as long as there is fast foods, peace and grease, lots of grease, to all of mankind.
You knocked it, Alex. Right on, but he got a thing for everything up in there.
They're out of control.
I like that.
I'm hoping that I could work with the school system because I have a lot of educational pieces directed towards young people. I've worked with the schools in Chicago and currently open for any suggestions. So if you feel that you need a speaker, because I do public speaking as well, contact the station here at SOULBEAT, and LUENELL will get in touch with me. My name is Ron Rushing. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Mr. Rushing. That Pepsi shows. Hawaiian punch. Now you know we black. Oh, okay, that's cool. But I need to. I know. Okay, go ask Auntie. Go ask Auntie. Yeah. Cholesterol and clogged my brain. It's Auntie. Anybody who answers. Anybody who answers. I had a cup for her so she don't spill it. I don't know where it is. It's under one of these booties. I can't get it. Okay, listen. Back to the subject at hand. And I'm just going to talk until Billy get back because I think he got a chicken wing in his hand or something like that. Okay. Area code 510-553-1137. This is SOULBEAT International Television Network. If you're watching from another state, Fridays are kind of buck wild down here at the station. You never know if somebody going to pop through with an old spontaneous pot of chitlins or something like that. Oh, my God. If any, I always said if I wasn't African American, I would be Latino because, they're the only ones that eat as greasy as we do. We eat real, but I'm so glad to be black this morning. They don't eat cheese, though. And they don't have nothing to do with cheese. And they don't have potatoes.
They do.
No, dry fried.
Yeah, dry fried ribs.
That's American Chinese stuff.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Y'all don't go there. Let's
Anyway.
stay with the world food. All
Okay.
the food is good all over the
Let's
world.
fight. Yes, it is. I thought we were let's fight. Okay, let's get back to the fight. All right, this is the deal. This is the deal. We have been speaking on the subject of that we feel, or I feel, that a lot of these grown men around here are not as independent as they should be from their mothers and their families' households. They don't have places of their own. If they do, they're just very sparsely getting by with the necessities. They're not too concerned with, making it look comfy and cozy and all that old kind of stuff. And yet we have comfy, cozy places. A lot of times the men are at our house, but we don't have the privilege of going over to their house sometime and laying up. And that's what we were talking about. Now, Charles made a good point. Charles said that until you meet the right woman, that you kind of travel light, that you don't have all that old back. And I can understand that. But still, I just think that it's a doggone shame that a lot of these fellas do not have places of their own. Every now and then we would like a change of scenery. We would like to not be left with the remnants of the party of the night before. The dishes, the towels. Those towels and sheets that we screwed up last night must be washed. You understand that? We're the ones who have to end up washing them. But sometimes we'd like to come and make a mess at your house. you know, and have you have to wash it up. We don't have that option all the time. So anyway, yeah, fine. Come on through, brother, because here come another real G. Here come a real G. Cleo's on the cell phone. I think she's calling in reinforcements. Okay, so if you're out there and you have a comment on that subject, we'd appreciate you calling area code 510-553-1137. Right before we go to the phone, I would like to hear from Finest on this subject. Finest, could you please take a microphone and just comment on this subject very briefly? Very briefly. Now listen, yeah, come on through. Get right here. Don't go into your OG Black Panther bag, Finest. Don't go into the whole Black Panther thing.
Yeah, right. But look here.
We don't want to start no riot.
Everybody's looking at this wrong.
Here we go.
It's got to be a two-way street. You got to work together. Now, I can see you're bringing up little things about dishcloths and all that mess. All that's secondary.
That's after you get together. We're talking about when you first meet.
Wait a minute. This is my turn.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Okay. All that stuff is secondary. Okay? Because I don't know any woman out there that when the car breaks down on the freeway will slide up under it. Okay? There you go. See, you don't call AAA.
We ain't supposed to slide up under the car.
But listen up. If I'm sitting there, I'm supposed to slide up under there.
That's right.
No,
you can get up under the car.
Okay. All I'm trying to say is, okay, it's got to be a two-way street. You've got to work together.
Right.
And if you don't do that, all these little things will get on your nerves.
Right.
You know, if a man is living like a dog, but if a man is living like a dog, when he finds that woman, he's got to change.
Right.
Period.
Right.
Period. Okay. And you have some women that are absolute monsters as far as taking control of everything, which is fine. That's fine if the man is up to that.
Yeah.
You know, if a man is a man, he doesn't get upset by that.
Right.
Okay. I have a very dominant woman.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. My manhood is not besmirched.
That's right.
Okay.
Look at Cheryl.
What can I say? You know.
She can't say nothing because she got chicken in her mouth.
But
here comes Cheryl.